Hello, dear students. Let us start today with the next chapter of your supplementary, that is the fight. This chapter is about two boys. Okay, we would see in this, and it has got two parts. So, today we will be dealing with the first part, that is part 1, and then the next part, part 2, we will see in the next class. But before I start the chapter, see, the name is very much interesting. The title of the chapter, the fight, right? It's the two main character is there. You'll find two boys. One is Ranji, the other one is Suraj. And in this chapter, we will get to know that the best solution is it does not lie in fighting with each other. In fact, the best solution is fighting together for something rather than fighting with one another. Okay, so let us start with the chapter. So it so happened that, just listen properly, that Ranji had come to Rajpur. Okay, Rajpur, a place. He had just come recently. He had not yet met any friends there, and there were hills and forests on all sides of Rajpur. He roamed in these places alone. It was very hot, and one day it so happened that he discovered a pool in the forest. The water in the pool was quite clear. It came there from a cluster of rocks, the particular water, and in the monsoon, the water came in large quantities. Okay, so during monsoon, the pool like the water was up till the brim. But during the summer, the flow of the water was weak, but still, it never dried up. Okay, especially like the pools of Rajputana desert, as he's basically a Rajput, and in his place in summers the pools gets completely dried up. So this particular pool was not like that. So after seeing the pool, Ranji is quite happy. He got into the water, and he knew swimming very well, and he had so far known only the muddy pools of Rajputana deserts where he had been, and this pool was much better to him. And at the same time, his body was free of fat, and like when he used to swim, his body just shone in the sunlit water. And next day, it so happened that when Ranji came again the next day to the pool, and he enjoyed a lot in the coolness of the water. After an hour, he lay relaxed on the smooth rocks, and it was then that he noticed a boy staring at him in a hostile manner. Okay, and this boy was a little older than Ranji and had a well built body. He stood on the edge of the pool, this particular boy, and it seemed like he was waiting for Ranji to explain his presence there. After which, the boy asked Ranji why he was there. Ranji wanted to be friendly, so he ignored the other boy's hostility, okay, his hostile manner, and he just asked him to join him in the enjoyment. The other boy did not like it. He came closer to Ranji, and Ranji was now sitting on the rock. He said that he was a Punjabi and he did not like to talk to the villagers. Even Ranji replied. Ranji said that he was a Rajput, not a villager. And after which, the Punjabi boy tried his best to scare away Ranji. When Ranji did not run away, he warned that he would beat him. Okay? After which, now Ranji claimed vehemently of being a Rajput, and whereas the other boy, he claimed of being a Punjabi. And this Punjabi boy made a strange hissing sound. They stared at each other, into each other's eyes, say for a minute, and then the Punjabi boy slapped Ranji across the face with all his strength. Ranji felt dizzy, okay, after getting that slap, and thick red finger marks were on his face. Then even Ranji pushed hard and gave a bony fist a punch into other's face. Then they were at each other's throats, holding each other's collars and all, fighting. They rolled into the shallow of the pool. Even in the water, they continued fighting. And yet, after 5 minutes, after near about fighting for 5 minutes, both of them stood exhausted and standing at a distance from each other. Now both of them spoke proudly of their states. Okay. Then the Punjabi boy had an inspiration. He proposed, he said, he proposed to Ranji to continue fighting the next day. Ranji agreed because he was not left with any other option. Now, if he would disagree, it will be like a kind of, that he is afraid of that boy, and at the same time, he would lost his chance of coming into the pool. So, Ranji agreed, and then they left the forest by different routes, okay, as they agreed to fight for the next day. After that, what happened the next day? Did they turn up or not? Did both of or one of them turned up, the other did not come? Or their fight got over or it continued? We will see all these things in part 2. Okay, till then just go through the text of part 1. Okay, read properly. I'm telling you again, text is very important, and supposingly you find something difficult, you may please ask me your query. Okay, study well. God bless you.